Mm-hmm. I got some hot tea to share with you, not spill on my rug. So I'm spilling the tea to you. So, next subject on our list. So, we have been talking about how money works. Hello, if you don't know who I am by now. If you're just joining in with me, my name is Elizabeth Harden, Beth Harden, Sage Lightfeather, however you know me. New to me, you can call me any of the above. So, who am I? I'm a healer around for everything around the last 3 decades. Well, I'm 54, I should say, around, for 54 years. We've all been sent here on a mission. So mine is, I think around, I'm going to start saying around love and money, because that's what I've worked on in my personal life. Hence, what we're working on in our personal life shows up in every area of our life. So my parents died young, broke, and brokenhearted. I'm not going to lie about that. So what has your example been? And are you willing to be a lineage breaker changer? So sometimes you got to have a breakdown to get back up again. So it's how you get yourself back up. So I always say in my spiritual walk world, it's we get back up with grace. We get back up with mercy. We get back up with belief. We get back up with our faith. We get back up with the knowing. And we have to get back up with tools. Like, all those are tools, and money is a tool. However, what we've been lacking is education as a tool. So here we are. I'm talking to Americans here, if you're in the USA, because I am teamed up with the largest firm in independent firm in America, financial firm in America, also branched off into our team of legacy wealth builders. And I'm Elizabeth Harden, and you might see me on my social media stuff as the holistic financial coach. So not the, holistic financial coach, Elizabeth Harden here. So who are we and what are we doing and what's going on? So every week, every video, I'm coming on and I'm talking about how money works. The real howmoneyworks.com. If you want to go straight to the website, I will also link it in the comments below in the description. So I've already been talking about, we've already come on and we have talking about how to take control, how to pay yourself first. And I gave you on the last video 5 tips, bonus tips. And today we're going to talk about paying off debt. Now, here it is, the holiday time. It's actually, Christmas just ended a couple days ago. We're headed into the new year, into 2025. And we're, what we believe here and what I believe and what I need in my life, and I'm sure many of y'all do, is thriving. So are you willing to thrive with me in us in 2025? So you can do that in a couple of ways. First of all, you have to show up for yourself. Number one, can't show up, do anything for anybody, can't have a family, can't have a career, can't have a job, can't be involved in other things unless you are involved in yourself. Take a breath on that. It's time to make it about you. So you got to get down. So how was it when you were a kid? When you were little, and here were the little ones on the floor, and we're playing, and we're maybe watching TV, and we're hearing the background of our family, whoever your family was, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, grandparents, neighbors, talking about money, talking about making sure that their family is set up, that their income is protected upon their death date. Things that, most of the time, you never even heard anybody talking about that in their house until somebody has passed away, or until somebody's in the greatest crisis. And then they start shaming people and shaming. And so there's a lot of shame around money, a lot of shame around debt. So I'm pretty sure that there hasn't been an American that isn't been in debt, knows somebody in debt, or have seen that we are in a big crisis in America, that it's over 70%. It's over that now. I was going to look that up for this video, but it's over 70% that Americans are in debt. Now, because of my example, absolutely, I've gone around the ring around the rosies and gone on that carnival ride and that carousel. And I am not off of it. That is why I teamed up with this company and this team so that I could have the right education. So we are here to spread the word of the right education, the education that, if we would have everybody had this pamphlet in school and in college, this is worth like billions of dollars right here. But if you don't have the tool, you can't make that, whatever amount that is that you need and want in your life. So I'm here as, Elizabeth Hardin, the healer, as Sage Lightfeather, the healer, as Elizabeth Hardin, the holistic financial coach, to, say, pull up some tea, go get a hot cocoa, go get your cup of java, your agua, and listen for a few minutes on some nuggets here, and stay tuned to the end because I have a free gift for you for staying and listening, and then so I can help you, because this isn't just, hey, listen to my video. I have a gift for you. We have a gift for you and your family and your friends and your community. So first of all, let's get out of denial. And there's a lot of people that aren't telling their mates, their spouses, their friends. And some people you don't need to tell about your debt. But the number one person is, I want you to write down, go get it, stop this, pause, go get a piece of paper and a pen. And I'm going to wait. I'll breathe until you do that. Okay, you're back. All right, take some breaths. And on the top of it, I want you to, write, your accountability partner is you and your creator, okay? And me, I'll be also accountability partner. And then I want you to write, I choose not to be in denial. I am capable of getting out of debt. Now, I want you to say, I am ready to handle this. I am capable of handling this, because it's time that we all handle our poo-poo so that we can get on with living. I don't want to spend my whole life in dread. I mean, I'm 54. It is time to really start living. I've had a lot of grief in my life. I'm sure I'm speaking to some of y'all. I've had a lot of struggles in my life and trauma. I'm sure I'm speaking to some of y'all around a lot of subjects. And it's just time to say, that's the past. But what are we going to do about it? And how are we going to help people about it? So because of my parents, money story, and because some of it was handed down on me, now I didn't take all of it, but I definitely have some of it to still clean up. And it's the parts that people never wanted to handle. Well, I'm going to handle it. I'm handling it, and I'm going to handle it more. And it's going to be mind-blowing what you witness, what happens if you hang on with me. So pay off debt. Okay, she's got a little flag. She's on top of, she is on top of the mountain, whoever you are, whatever gender you are, you're on top of the mountain, and you're holding the flag of money, okay? Pay off debt. I'm gonna read a few highlights, and then stay till the end, and I'll tell you what the gift is to learn some deeper nuggets about all of this. All the threats to your financial security, none is more dangerous than debt. It's like story time right here by the fireplace. Did it turn on? Okay, it's still on. In every family's quest to throw another log on the fire. In every family's quest to feel good financially, debt is the most common enemy. Now, this is also for your children too. We also teach under 18 and over 18, all ages count. Debt is the most common enemy. The very fact that it is so common, who doesn't have debt, makes it one of the biggest threats to your financial well-being. So if that's been your example, that's okay. It's okay. We're going to give the golden nuggets now so that you can stop it, change it, and recreate wealth. Remember, probably I try to say this in every video, our health is our wealth. Because if we're not feeling healthy, we're certainly not going to get wealthy. That's called dis-ease, if we're out of ease. So when we're at ease, there's ease, there's flow, there's wealth. The bad news about compounding. So if you've heard, you start learning about financing, you hear about this word compounding, and there's a good and a bad compounding. Did you know that? Listen in. Compound interest is one of the most powerful financial forces in existence. When you are building savings, its power works in your favor, right? That's the good part. When you are building savings, its power works for you. It's in our favor. It builds. However, when you have debt, the power of compound interest works against you. Well, you ask, hey, Elizabeth, how does that happen? Hey, Sage, how does that happen? Lean in. Breathe. When you pay just the minimum balance on your credit cards each month, interest charges are added to the remaining principal. So there's interest and there's principal. You might not have even known that. That's okay. We don't know until we know. This means your new balance is the principal plus the interest, and breathe, and that amount gets compounded again and again and again. And that's not in the good way. It's easy to see how small debts grow large quickly with compound interest. Let me read that again. It's easy to see how small debts grow large quickly with compound interest, right? So did you know that if you made a one-time $3,000 credit card purchase with 20% interest rate with no new purchases and made the minimum payments, it would take at least 10 and a half years to pay off, and you would end up paying more than $2,300. It's actually $2,350 in interest charge. It's all right here. Got proof. So $3,000 in a credit card purchase plus $2,350 in interest charges equals a total of $5,350 for whatever that $3,000 purchase was. Is the power of compound interest working for you or against you? Put a comment below. Is the power of compound interest working for you or against you in this situation? No bueno. Revolving debt versus fixed debt. We're going to talk about that. We're going to look at how revolving debt can erode your financial security. And then a few other highlights is work to become debt-free. Eliminating debt is the key to your long-term financial success. So we're talking long-term here. We're going to be talking about our long-term wealth. We're going to be setting ourselves up for success and wealth, which means we're going to be talking into our old age, into our future. I'm 50. I'm going to be talking into my age. And so that means I've got to catch up with some things. And if you're in that same boat, I'm going to show you how to do that too. It is not too late. The earlier, the better. Trust me, got my daughter started in the 30s, but if I, would have started a little bit, early on when she was first born, well, things would have been a whole lot different. So it's not, a sabotage. It's not a woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's where am I? Let's get out of denial, like I started this video. And what do I need to do? You need to call Elizabeth Hardin, 727. Got your pen right now? Pencil on your paper? Pause. 727-294-0109. Or email her at holisticfinancialcoach@gmail. DM me in whatever source you see this video in. And leave a comment. I'll message you back. Do the work, do the action, because it's not going to just drop into your lap. I dropped into your lap giving you these nuggets. Now, what are you going to do about it? All right? You don't want to wake up and be a certain age and be like, man, I wish I would have done that video when I saw it. Let's do it. We're doing it together, okay? Debt stacking, we're going to talk. Oh, wait, let me finish reading that. Eliminating debt is the key to your long-term financial success. Depending on how much debt you have, this can feel overwhelming. I don't think I can do it, Elizabeth. I don't think I can start. Yes, you can. One breath at a time. Reach out, I'll hold your hand. I promise. It's like, I know it might feel like walking a ledge and you feel like you're walking off the cliff. You're not. I promise I'm going to catch you. Look, here, I'll hold your hand right now. Listen in. Depending on how much debt you have, this might feel overwhelming, but there are 2 simple money concepts that can help you pay off your debt. 2 simple, and I'm going to help you with that. And that is debt stacking and debt consolidation, blah, 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 right? So it's okay. We start again. Debt stacking, debt consolidation. And then guess what's after that? Debt Freedom Day. You mean there's freedom, freedom, freedom. Yes, there's freedom, okay? Freedom, freedom. A key ingredient to a successful retirement is getting out of debt. Know when you will be debt-free. So I'm going to tell you when your debt-free date is. See, when are you going to find, did you even know that there's a debt-free date? You know, most people think it's never going to happen, or it's going to happen in 10.5 years. No, I'm going to show you how to get out of it in way less than that. I'm going to show you your debt-free date. I know when my debt-free date is, do you? So you have to do, come to me. I'll show you how to do the work for that. And as long as you know that you're in debt, you aren't fully in control of your financial future. So aren't you ready to be in the good control of your financial future? Now, who cares that your parents didn't do it, or your grandparents, or your people around you, or your partner around you, or your whoever around you? Are you willing to be the one to do it? Because it is, if you're listening to this video, it's for you to do it. It's time to be in the good control. Quit being stubborn, quit being prideful. Listen, I'm preaching to the choir. Mirror, mirror on the wall. You have to get out of denial. You have to rip the Band-Aid off and say, I'm going to quit keeping myself small. No blaming, no shaming, no more fear is going to do this. I'm going to conquer this, because if I know I've done that, I can do this. There's a saying. So think about one of the hardest things that you've ever done and say, if I can do that, I can do this. Because this is actually easy when you have the right tools. But it's hard when you don't have the right tools. Am I right? Can I get an amen? Can I get an aho? Can I get a woohoo? So the power of, doing all of that is what we need to do. Take some breaths. I'm so glad you're here. Take a sip of your beverage. Give yourself a big hug. And here's your gift. Ready? Lean in. Your gift is that here at Legacy Wealth Builders, Holistic Financial Coach with me, you're going to get a personal one-on-one. Actually, you're going to get myself and my regional VP, Vice President, Chris Daly, and I in a Zoom meeting for free. No other financial company gives you free chit-chat on a Zoom anywhere in America for free for 30 minutes. And we're going to talk. We're going to see who you are, what you need, and see how, we know that we can help you. We know that we can outbeat any other company because we are the best. We'll show you, give you all the proof that you need, and get you on the road to doing this, right? Otherwise, we're just living in commercials. And so what you've been seeing in the background is Colorado. Oh, there it is again. Yes. Wouldn't you rather be in it than just watching it? So what are some of your dreams that you want? We have to have the vision, we have to have the feeling, but sometimes those debts can get in the way and really clog up going, big and going into those dreams. So let's finish 2024 with, make an appointment with me. There's still some time in 2024. You can still get on a Zoom appointment with us. I think we have a couple appointments left, but definitely get on a Zoom appointment with us in 2025. Get on the list, make it happen. Put yourself as a priority. Put your existence as a priority, your family as a priority. Be the leader, be the conqueror, be the frontliner, the front one in your company, in maybe in your friendship circle, in your community. Whatever community that you're in, that somebody needs to step up to the plate. And I really hope that it's you. But remember, you have to do this for yourself first. So remember, give me a little jingle, jingle, cash in that gift, and let's go. We can do this. That was some really